Over the last several years, it's become crystal clear to everybody that the people in Hollywood are no longer making movies for the audience. They're no longer making movies or content to entertain people. Instead, they're making movies for themselves. They're making movies that push their ideology down everybody's throats. They're making movies that nobody asked for, but they're making them to impress their fellow elites in the entertainment industry. And it is completely and totally backfired for them because people have recognized this, and now people aren't supporting this garbage anymore. That's why when you see something like She Said that was highly touted by the Hollywood elites, by the media, oh, this is Oscar bait for sure. This is going to do incredible with the awards, people. And it's bombing in the box office. It's almost like if you make a movie for yourself instead of the audience isn't going to support it. And that is absolutely the case, as She Said, which is a movie about the reporters who uncovered some of the things surrounding Harvey Weinstein. This is a Me Too movie, a hashtag Me Too movie. Nobody is going to watch it. It's one of the biggest box office bombs that Hollywood has ever seen. She Said is one of the biggest box office flops in history. Despite rave reviews, the film She Said's opening weekend box office numbers are cripplingly low. And I'm happy to say that after 2 weeks at the box office, it's exactly the same. $4.3 million domestically, $2.1 million internationally. This is worse than something like Bros. And Bros bombed at the box office. This has a $35 million budget. All the mainstream media outlets were pushing this because look at this. It's taking a shot at big bad Harvey Weinstein. Look at what it's doing. The Me Too era. Go support this film. But nobody came out there because this simply is not a movie that anybody fucking cares about. Here's a quick synopsis right now. The star-studded cast of She Said features Carey Mulligan, Zoe Krazan, and Patricia Clarkson, and is directed by Maria Schrader. The script follows a real-life storyline that unfortunately does not seem to be a draw for most audience members. The She Said storyline details the Harvey Weinstein scandal in Hollywood and the women affected by the convicted offender's abuse. Real-life victim Ashley Judd is also featured in the movie. People magazine reports the actress saying it was very validating when somebody finally wanted to listen and do something about it. We have seen the Me Too era over the last 5 years, and even though absolutely Weinstein's a piece of garbage, just like a lot of these people in Hollywood, but a lot of people in Hollywood, including a lot of people that are his victims, look the other way. They did this intentionally. They did it to gain clout. Some pretty disgusting things happen in this entertainment industry, and it's so funny that now all of them want to be the virtuous ones, want to be the ones to point the finger and say, oh, that's so bad. He's such an evil person, and he absolutely is, but so are the rest of these people that sat there and watched as he did it. The people that knew exactly what was going on and had no problems with it. And now Hollywood is looking for answers, looking for lessons in the She Said box office beatdown. Oh, it's almost like if you decide you want to create a story that literally no one's interested in, that you're just trying to virtue signal for, yeah, nobody gives a fuck. And in fact, now, what are some people saying? She Said, why it's too soon for a hashtag Me Too movie. It's actually too late for one. If you had done one 3 years ago, maybe people would go out and support it. But right now, there have been far too many things exposed for people to go out and support this. Look at the people who have been victims of the Me Too movement. Johnny Depp is no better example. All these people who canceled Johnny Depp, who tried to destroy him completely and totally, they are now looking like the ones that were in the wrong. Amber Heard's reputation has been destroyed because she lied. She tried to use the Me Too movement. She lied about Johnny Depp, and a jury found that she defamed him over and over and over again. So no, it's not that it's too soon for a Me Too movie. The fact is, it's too late. They have lost all credibility. And in this article, they go into some of the hypocrisy surrounding it, including attacking Brad Pitt, because you can't take this movie seriously because it's produced by a known Weinstein associate. She Said makes its feminist stance abundantly clear in the opening scene, where we see Meghan working on a piece about the victims of Donald Trump's harassment and how his election created open environment for abuse. Yeah, I wonder why you didn't talk about anything that Joe Biden was accused of. That's weird, isn't it? It's almost like this is made in Hollywood where only one political opinion fits the mold. But now we get to the Brad Pitt stuff. Many have upheld this toxic system, such as directors, writers, producers, actors, financiers, and lawyers. She said makes it clear there's little separation between a film and its production, but she said is a snake that eats its own tail. It wants to be a film that champions victims, but at the same time, it's produced by a Weinstein collaborator, someone who sat back and did nothing, someone who's now facing allegations themselves. In 1995, after his then girlfriend Gwyneth Paltrow told him about Weinstein's advances, Brad Pitt told the producer, "If you ever make her feel uncomfortable again, I'll kill you." It was a commendable thing, but actions speak louder than words, and Pitt went on to star in 2009's Inglourious Bastards, produced by Weinstein. When Angelina Jolie said that it was a problem, he still continued to work with him, even tried to get him to produce one of her films. And now, what do you know? Angelina Jolie is now Me Tooing Brad Pitt for something that happened back in 2016 that the FBI already investigated and decided was not something that they needed to actually go any further with, that it wasn't something that they felt charges needed to be pressed for. Weird how that works, isn't it? And now Harvey Weinstein himself is gloating from a cell. Look at this headline. Harvey Weinstein, convicted rapist, gloats over She Said fizzling at the box office. From his prison cell, the dude has the balls to gloat about it bombing at the box office, but it did. It did bomb at the box office because this is not something that people are interested in. The audience doesn't want to hear about this garbage. They want to go to be entertained. They don't want to be preached to by a bunch of feminist losers who are just trying to virtue signal over a hashtag that was utilized to actually create victims out of men. That's the bottom line, and the box office certainly proves that. One of the worst box office performances we've ever seen. A bomb for She Said. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.